so some new update that's come along. I have all along wanted to do the, all right, I'm looking at the wrong damn thing. Still like to talk to myself and not the camera. So an update that I knew I was going to do all along is the LS swap. And so, you know, as days kind of go by, you're always kind of surfing Craigslist, even though that's almost dead, and Facebook Marketplace, looking for, you know, I'm looking for something that's like a part out, but I can tell that the motor still works and is in good shape. And really that's it. Well, lo and behold, I come across a 2002 Chevy Tahoe with 170,000 miles. It's the LT model, so it's fully loaded. And it runs great. It needs a few little bit of things for it, but it's filthy dirty. and the paint's a little faded, but you know, it's a 2002 model, so no surprise with a lot of this stuff. And I'm nowhere near ready for the LS swap into the Cherokee. There's still a lot to do on the Cherokee to get it even ready for the LS swap. Plus, it's a standard, and the Tahoe's an automatic. So, getting all the adaptive bell housing and stuff like that to put this 5.3 into that Cherokee is still another $1,000 in the can. But I couldn't pass this up because I picked this up running, driving, AC works, the whole bit, for $2,500. And that's about what I would spend on a totaled, you know, Chevy pickup truck, just for the motor and wiring harness. And this, when I'm ready, I'll be able to yank that stuff out and then part the rest of it out and get a little bit of that money back. But that's kind of the going plan. Now I've got a different daily. That's been my daily driver, and I love that thing. But now I can look at putting that guy on like Haggerty insurance and start daily driving this and work out all the fine issues with it. I mean, if everything works, then we're looking at everything from power steering to AC compressor that'll go right into that Cherokee. Just a matter of swapping out for the correct lines to run it to, you know, the gearbox on the Cherokee and the AC system for the Cherokee. But otherwise, it should all just work, which was the idea. Anyways, do a quick little walk around. I mean, I haven't even titled this thing yet. I literally got it. Get around this bush. Literally got it last night. Haven't washed it or anything. Needs new tires. Something fierce. Look at that. But it's got the typical kind of cracking leather, like, you know, from age, but everything's pretty good. Does not have the third row seat in the back, but, and this seems to be a pretty typical issue. I guess all the dashes were black and they just sprayed some sort of brown tan coating over the black dash. And let's let her start up. Just like that. It's got the dual zone AC system for the back seat. everything works. These Tahoes are great little mid-sized SUV. Maybe it's technically a full size. I don't know these days. Full size are massive compared to these. What is it, 2000 to 2006 era Tahoe? Yeah, I think it was 2006 Tahoe that this range was. So other than a dirty interior, some minor things that need to be worked on. The blower motor for the AC makes kind of a noise, but it's pretty easy to get to. So worst case, I got to replace that. The third brake light doesn't work, but that's an easy replacement. The headlights are faded, and I looked those up, and replacements are so cheap it's not worth putting all the elbow grease into sanding and buffing. I mean, I think one headlight was the price of the 3M kit. I'm just going to get new headlights. What else? Oh, the ABS light and the emergency brake light are on. And a good friend of mine ran a scan tool on it, and it's apparently the ABS module, which is pretty common, he said, since they sit underneath the battery, I guess, and if a battery leaks, then it kills the module. But I mean, and that's a couple $100, but I mean, I'm still at $2,500, even if, oh, and I got to get tires. So even if after tires and repair, I'm at $4,000, I'm still under what market these are, and that's even high. I'd probably be more like 3,500 is what I'm looking at total, between tires and like the ABS module and all that kind of stuff. So it's still a screaming deal, and I think I'm just gonna drive it as a daily for a while and enjoy it, and then keep working on the Cherokee. When I'm ready, just gut this thing, and it's about as good as I can get. So anyway, let me know if you have any tips about this kind of era Tahoe, things to be mindful of, or oh, the stereo stinks in this thing. It's that model left over from the 80s. It's a 2002, but I swear I got that in 80s pickup trucks. So and the rear speakers don't work, and the sub doesn't work, so I don't know. I might spend a couple bucks on some cheap speakers and see if I can't get a little bit better sound out of this thing. So we'll see. Anyway, yeah, just let me know if you guys got any tips or suggestions. Otherwise, thanks for watching.